What's up, Bronco Band Nation? Your band directors are back with a brand new series that we are calling 6 Degrees of Separation. During this series, your band directors are going to be cooking or barbecuing or filleting something for you, and we're going to show you and tell you how it's done. With me is the chef that's going to do most of the work today, Isabella Story. Say hi, Isabella.
Hi.
We are going to be barbecuing for you today Carne Asada tacos and grilled elote. We're very excited to show this to you. Also during this time, Isabella and I, during each segment, are going to reveal one of our favorite barbecuing songs of all times. So stick around and learn how to make some carne asada tacos with grilled elote. All right, we're back with the very first step. Isabella's going to be doing most of the work for you today. Before the story family starts, we all like to grab our own Coke and we cheers each other. Cheers. We're also looking super cute in our aprons. I'm representing Fort Worth, and Isabella, do a little spin for us. She is representing Christmas Cats because I forgot to buy her an apron. So, coming back to the cooking, the two things that we're going to use today to get our meat ready. First of all, when you make carne asada, you actually want to get what we call a flank steak. Okay, there's a couple of other different kinds, but today we actually went to the Michoacan and we got some flank steak. They actually cut it up for me, which I was kind of disappointed in, but that's okay. So it's in pieces. We're going to cut it up anyway, so it's no big deal. So Isabella's going to take that flank steak and she's just going to throw it into a container, because we are actually going to cover this flank steak in some marinade. While we were at the grocery store today, it was kind of funny because I had actually planned to make some different marinade with some honey and some other kind of stuff. And as we're doing that, and as we watch Isabella have some trouble with the meat, we came across some marinade that I thought would actually be a little bit better. So this is actually carne asada tapatio marinade, and I've never used it before, so we're going to kind of see how it works. I actually started barbecuing last week for the first time seriously. I made some ribs for Easter, and oh my goodness, they actually worked out pretty well. So I'm very, very excited. Bella, what did you think about the ribs?
They're amazing.
Yeah, they kind of fell off the bone, didn't they? So I'm super excited to try this out today. And if I mess it up, oh well, we're going to eat it anyways. So now we have the flank steak out, and all Isabella's going to do is take the marinade, and we're just going to put the marinade on top of it. And she's just going to kind of move the marinade around. So as she's doing that and she's trying to figure that out, Isabella, here, switch with me real quick. Here, hold that. That's all right. All right, Isabella, while we are doing that, okay, hold the camera just like that, okay? And why don't you tell it just like that? Don't move it. And why don't you tell everybody your top barbecue song of all time?
Live Your Story.
Live Your Story. Who's that by?
I don't remember.
You don't remember who that's by? Well, we will be putting it down below on the video. So if you want to take a look at it later, and then we might even play a little snippet for you. So, all right. So Isabella's got the marinade on, and she's just gonna take her hands. She's already washed them, right? Mm-hmm. And then we're going to just let it go. Yucky, yucky, yucky. So she's gonna marinate that.
Oh, it's so cold.
It's cold. As she marinates that, after she marinates that, we are actually going to take that marinade and we're going to put it in the refrigerator, and we are going to let it sit for about an hour so that it marinates. So during that time, I will tell you, while we watch her struggle and be all cute with the meat, I will tell you mine favorite, my top barbecue song that I love to start a barbecue off with is, drum roll please, meat roll please, is Chicken Fried. And we will be back after this is marinated. Hey guys, we're back. The meat has been marinating for about 45 minutes now. I just won a game of Uno, so go Mr. Story. Isabella and I are now going to show you how to prepare the grill and get ready for cooking. All right, so the first thing we did was actually light our chimney. The chimney, I actually never knew about a chimney until last week, but basically what a chimney does is it lights your coals really, really fast. Isabella lit the chimney from the bottom to the top. If we're actually we're kind of cheating. We're using the Easy Light charcoal, which is easier for us, but another way that I've seen it done is where you put the paper underneath and then you let the paper light onto the charcoal, which gives it enough time. And then basically we're just letting that charcoal ash up for about 15 minutes. And once it's kind of ashy, we are going to take that and put it inside the charcoal that's already on the grill. So we'll be back in a little bit and we'll show you that. All right, guys, we're back. Isabella is now ready to take the chimney and pour the coals on the fire. We're going to actually be very careful. She's going to pick up the chimney. It's a little scary, okay, but it's not going anywhere. Now, what we did was we actually did this thing called the minion method that I learned about last week, where you put about 1 or 2 coals on the fire, levels of coals on the fire, and then you just pour the hot coals on top, and those hot coals are actually going to catch on to the coals that are already there. Then Bella's going to pick up the grates. Actually, she's going to leave them for a minute because we're going to let that settle for a second, and then we will come back. And when we come back, you are going to be ready. We're going to show you how we're going to actually prepare the corn to get ready to cook with the carne asada. All right, guys, we're back and we're ready to tell you the next song on our top 5 barbecue playlist. Bella?
Fired Up from the movie Zombies.
Fired Up from the movie Zombies. And mine is actually Come Rain or Come Shine, but it's actually a very, very specific version that Eric Clapton and B.B. King did together in an album called Riding with the King. Go check it out, and we'll be back. We're back again. We're going to show you how to make this grilled elote. It looked really good online, so we're going to give it a shot. We're actually only doing 4 pieces of corn, so we didn't need a whole lot of ingredients. But I don't know if you've ever been to La Gran Plaza and you've seen the stuff that they use at La Gran Plaza to make corn in a cup, which we absolutely love and we go all the time, right, Bella? We love it. But I'm going to show you the ingredients, and then we are going to show you what we do to get them ready for the grill. The first thing that you're going to need is some mayonnaise, and so it's about half a cup of mayonnaise, okay? And that half a cup of mayonnaise is, let me zoom in on that. Okay, doesn't look like half a cup because I made a mess of it. But the half cup of mayonnaise, and I actually use mayonnaise because they do a little bit of lime in there as well, so I don't have to squeeze the lime. You need some cayenne pepper. Perfect. And any cayenne pepper will do. And then we need some kosher salt. Okay, kosher salt's a little bit thicker and a little bit nicer than, it gives you a little more taste. And then some pepper. Okay, any pepper will do. It said fresh ground pepper. I don't know what that means, so we just use regular pepper. And then you need some butter, and it didn't say to melt the butter, but I decided let's melt the butter, and because I think we can get more butter on there. Okay, so that's what Bella's gonna do right now, and we're gonna watch her do that, and I'm gonna fast forward because we don't want to watch this all day. All right, hit it, go. Bella keeps on putting on the butter and the salt and pepper on the corn, and we'll come back here in a minute and show you how to mix the mayonnaise and get that ready for after the corn is cooked. We are going to tell you our next favorite song on our playlist, on our top 5 barbecue playlist. Bella, what is your next song?
Run to the Core by Dove Cameron, Sophia Carson, Boo Boo Stewart, and Cameron Boyce.
She said boo boo. And then mine is actually from a group that I heard in college, and when I heard them in college, I kind of fell in love with them, and now I can't stop listening to them. It is it's Jefe de Jefes by Los Tigres del Norte. Go take a listen and come back, and we'll be ready to show you some more corn and finish up this grilling. All right, guys, the next step is to clean the grill and to oil it up so things don't stick. So Bella's gonna take this onion, and it's just something that we've learned along the way, is the onion. It also gives the grill some flavor. So she's just gonna kind of rub that onion up and down, get everything all cleaned off so that it looks really good. We're not gonna eat the onion at all. We're actually just gonna kind of leave it alone and let it kind of do its thing. So she's just kind of going up and down with that. Bella, how do you like cooking so far?
It's actually pretty fun.
Yeah, it's been pretty fun. I've been liking the barbecue and the walk. So as soon as she's done with that, she's gonna grab and show you what she's gonna do. But we're not gonna watch the whole thing because it actually takes quite a bit of time to get it done. So we're just gonna put that onion down, and then she's going to grab this with some tongs. Okay, so a napkin with some tongs. She's gonna grip those tongs, and then she's going to hold the bowl in her left hand. Okay, she's gonna take the bowl, and then she's gonna take it over to the grill. All right, as she does that, puts that oil and finishes that oil up, we're gonna tell you our next song on the list. And the next song on the list for me is actually a song that I really have grown to love. It's from Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. It's called Sunflower. And I bet most of you guys have heard that. Bella, what is your next song on the top 5 barbecue playlist?
2 More Minutes by the Hashtag Sisters.
2 More Minutes by the Hashtag Sisters. And the Hashtag Sisters are pretty dang cool. All right, Bronco Band Nation, we have the meat and the corn on the grill. It's very simple from here on out. All we're gonna do is, if you can tell, this is the flank steak. It's very thin, so it's not gonna take a whole lot of time to cook, which is why we actually don't want the grill too hot. So the grill is at 400 degrees. We're gonna let it sit, and we're gonna close the lid along with the corn that's wrapped in its own little marinade of butter and salt and pepper. And we're gonna close that lid, and we're just gonna let it sit there for about 12 minutes, and then we're going to bring it back. We're gonna come back and we're gonna flip it over for another 12 minutes, and the flank steak should be done, and also the corn should be nice and juicy and ready to make look super, super good. So we'll be right back. Oh my God, Sassy Bella is feeling really, really good about her flank steak or carne asada. Take a look. Man, that looks good. So we're 12 minutes in. Everything's looking really nice. We're gonna go ahead and start flipping, and we're also gonna go ahead and start turning those corn. And we'll be back in 12 minutes. Ooh, that looks good. Look at that. Yeah, buddy. We'll be back in about 12 minutes, and then we're going to we'll actually hopefully be done by then. And we'll let you know. We're gonna. Something else that I learned was that we actually want the temperature of the inside of the meat to be about 130 degrees for flank steak. So we'll bring out our meat thermometer and we'll check it out, and we'll let you know how it is. Bella's doing a great job today. All right, guys, we're back again. We actually cut up our flank steak, our carne asada. And one of the things I realized was the thinner pieces actually cooked a little bit dry because I was kind of sticking to the 12-minute time limit too much. So in cooking, I think I'm learning about the rules. Don't follow the rules, just look at it, make sure you're doing the right thing. But these over here actually are turning out pretty well, so we'll use those for the tacos and the other ones for other things. But here we go. We are now going to actually start finishing up the grilled elote. So we grilled the corn, salt, pepper, butter, marinated inside the foil. And now Bella actually took this cayenne pepper, and it said 1/4 of a teaspoon, and I was like, what? That's not enough cayenne pepper for us. So we went ahead and put whatever we thought was right. And she's just gonna take this cayenne pepper and this mayonnaise, or what I use is mayonesa, and she's just gonna go crazy. She's gonna get as much, she can get it thick, she can get it thin, however she thinks she's gonna do it. And then she's just gonna kind of spread that baby all over the place. And she's going to and then after that, we actually bought this, bought some stuff called cojita cheese, which I'm pretty sure is the stuff they use at La Gran Plaza. If not, they probably use Parmesan. But it's pretty much the same thing. because it looks like Parmesan cheese. It's really, really cool. But after she finishes basting that corn in this mayonnaise and cayenne pepper mix, she's actually going to take that corn and she's going to, just trying to find a place for this. You know, we all know that about cooking, right? How tough it is. Just lay it there. Okay? She's trying to be too nice. And then she's going to just roll that baby around. She's going to place it on the plate for us to eat later. And there we have it. We have grilled elote. So she's gonna finish those guys off. I'm gonna start making the tacos. We're actually gonna take some, where is it at? Take some corn tortillas here. We're gonna walk them over to the grill and we're just going to grill these babies up. So we'll be back with our last song and Bella and Anna taste testing the Carne Asada tacos. We'll be back. All right, guys, we're back. We have our Carne Asada tacos ready to go. We have our grilled elote with cojita cheese on top. It's a little bit of cayenne pepper. Bella has finished her meal, and now Bella and Anna are gonna give it a try. Let's try the tacos first, girls. Let's see what they fold those babies up. Yeah, eat it. Is it really? You like it? You like it, Anna? Yeah? All right, let's try those. Let's try that elote. Oh yeah, you can swallow that. You know what? What does it taste like, Anna? Does it taste good? Mm-hmm. Yeah? What does it taste?
Kind of tastes like fajitas.
It does. I think the fajitas are a little bit thicker meat, though. This is thinner meat. I don't actually know which part of the animal it comes from, but let's go ahead and take a bite of the elote. Here we go. Anna finished chewing. We're gonna look at Bella. Yeah, can you taste the cayenne pepper? Does it feel a little spicy? A little spicy. What about you, Anna? Big old bite in there.
That's good.
Oh yeah, yeah. And we all know Anna. Anna doesn't lie. So, all right, guys, we'll be back with our last song. Girls, give us a big thumbs up if you like it. We're gonna come back. Like I said before, I actually feel like we overcooked a couple of those babies. That's okay. That's what all this is about learning. We'll be back with our last top 5 barbecue songs. All right, guys, we're back, and if you can't tell, it's starting to get a little bit dark, so we're gonna finish up. We just finished our meal, and oh my goodness, everything was so good. Even though the carne asada is a little bit thin, we might have overcooked it a little bit. Once you put some guacamole and put some salsa on it, it tastes really, really, really good. But the best part, of course, I think we all can agree, was the grilled elote. So if anything you take from today's recipes, try the grilled elote. It was really good. We're going to end this segment and end the day with us telling you our last song of our top 5 playlist. Silly Juliana has joined us to tell us hers as well. So Juliana, if you want to start, what is your top song for barbecuing?
Like That by Doja Cat.
Like That by Doja Cat, and I might actually post a video of them dancing later from last Easter. Isabella, what's yours?
Como la Flor by Selena.
Yes, good one. And then, of course, mine is one that just kind of digs deep into my heart. It's one that makes me think about you guys just because it's just such a great song. Volver by Vicente Fernandez. Thank you guys for sticking around and watching us cook and barbecue. I do want to make sure that you guys come in after you finish this. Tell us your favorite songs, because I would love to create my own recipe my own playlist, so that I can listen to it every single time. So comment below on the YouTube video, comment below on the band app, wherever you see this, and I'll add your song to the playlist to listen to every single time. We love you guys. We miss you guys, and we cannot wait to see you guys again, and we'll see you later. Bye.